Story time. Jane Doe's life had never been easy. As a little girl, she lived with her rich aunt and cousins, but they never treated her like family. They bullied her, called her names, and one day they sent her away to a strict school called Lowood. Life there was very hard, cold room, little food, and harsh teachers. But Jane was strong. She made a kind friend named Ellen, who taught her to stay good no matter what. Sadly, Ellen got sick and passed away. But Jane never forgot her kindness. Years later, Jane grew up and became a teacher, wanting a new life. She took a job as a teacher at a big lonely mansion called Brooklyn Hall. There she met Mr. Rochester, the owner of the house. He was older, serious, and sometimes rude. But there was something about him that made James curious. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind, and Rochester liked that. Slowly they became close. One night, Jane woke up to a strange noise. Laughing, but not happy laughter. She followed the sound and found Mr. Rochester's bedroom on fire. She saved his life, but when she asked what happened, he didn't give any clear answer. He just looked at her in a way that made her heart race. Then one evening, under the moonlight, Rochester told Jane he loved her and asked her to marry him. Jane was shocked but happy. She had never felt love before. She said yes. But on their wedding day, just as they were about to say their vows, a man interrupted. He had a terrible secret. Rochester was already married. His wife Betty was locked away in his basement because she had gone mad. Jane's heart broke. She loved Rochester, but she couldn't stay. She ran away, alone, with nowhere to go. After walking for days, weak and hungry, she collapsed at the door of a kind family, the Rivers siblings. They took her in, gave her food, and helped her heal. One of them, John, wanted her to marry him and go with him on a mission to India, but Jane knew she couldn't marry without love. Then one night, she had a strange feeling as she heard Rochester calling her name. She knew she had to go back. When she returned to Brooklyn, she found the mansion burnt down. Betty had set the fire and died in it. Rochester tried to save her, but was hurt in the process. He lost his sight and one hand. Jane found him living in a quiet house, alone and full of sorrow. But when he heard her voice, hope returned to his face. She told him she still loved him, no matter what. They got married and built a life together, full of love and trust. In time, Rochester's sight partly returned, and he was able to see his first child. After all the pain, Jane finally had the love and happiness she had always dreamt of. The end. Thank you for watching. If you love stories like this and would love to see more stories like this, please give me a follow, leave a like, and comment your thoughts on the story below.